Good morning, YTPC. Billy Piper Mike here. It is Tuesday, November 23rd. It's currently 30 degrees. It's going up to 45. Chilly, brisk morning. Man, beautiful fall. Almost feels like a winter day today. Feeling a little better today. Feeling much better today, actually. Yesterday I was like, oh man, I was feeling like crap. But what normally happens is I hop myself up on Alka-Seltzer Cold, Dayquil, some Excedrin. And stuff usually goes away within like a day. Today I'm smoking my Pavel Halub Ecclesias pipe, my Lavat, my rusticated Lavat. Man, if you haven't checked his pipes out, he just did one he posted on Instagram I just saw this morning. It's like a little, it's a bent, I guess a bent billiard or a bent brandy. Man, stunning pipe. It's just amazing the stuff this guy does. Nicest guy too. It's funny, my buddy Chris Miracle from fellow admin at Naps got this like one of his, it's a bulldog really. And I had commented, I'm like, oh, that pipe is sick. And he was like, why sick? Like, it doesn't translate, over to, I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, it wasn't a bad thing. It means it's awesome. It's, I like it. I thought that was funny. So the hits keep on coming here. Last night I spent, my wife was sick all last week and real bad over the weekend. I got sick, complete sick, had a cold, felt like crap yesterday. And then last night, giving my daughters a bath. I get them out of the bath. My older daughter, my wife's helping her down the step, and she somehow misses the bottom step and falls flat on her face, rips her chin open, has a cut, laceration on her eye. I had to take her to the emergency room late last night to get stitches. Oh man, it's like I can't catch a break this past 2 weeks, man. The hits just keep on coming. It was horrible too. I had to had to wrap her up in that papoose thing they have. She was not liking it at all. Just like, man, my poor baby girl. But she was a trooper. I'm sure she's gonna have a wicked shiner today when she wakes up. But that's I was in the same ER a year ago when my younger daughter, the baby, walked in front of my son on the swing set, and he knocked her flying clear off her feet, and she ended up fracturing her clavicle. I'm like, man, the joy of having kids, the fun stuff they don't tell you about. But anyway, enough of that stuff. So in this pipe today, I'm smoking a blend that has really surprised me. I've been smoking the crap out of this stuff. It's Cobblestone brick, the Virginia plug, which is a red Virginia. It's like a cake. It's a crumble cake, but I don't particularly normally like crumble cakes because they kind of turn into like powder or like chunks. This is like kind of like when you rub it out, it turns into a broken flake, which I like. So it's the perfect moisture content. It breaks right apart into nice like broken flakes. It packs easy, smokes great. I'll tell you what, this stuff is delicious. I think I just had some really, like, earlier on when I tried some red Virginia blends, I had some really, like, and what's funny is that this looks similar. So Sutliff has like a red Virginia cake, a red Virginia crumble cake that they released. And when I tried that, like maybe 2 years ago when it first came out, it was like just straight vinegar and bitterness, and like my mouth was like watering uncontrollably. It was literally like somebody just dumped a bottle of vinegar on top of a chunk of tobacco. And it really kind of just like, I was like, ugh. So I kind of wrote off red Virginia, like straight red Virginia blends. And then I kind of forgot about, how good 40th was, and there's a really strong red Virginia component to that. And a lot of the blends that I like have red Virginia in them, but I hadn't really been a fan of like straight red Virginias, like blends. This stuff right here is amazing. It's like the perfect sweetness. It's got that red Virginia tang to it, but it's not overpowering. I wasn't expecting much of this at all. I kind of just got it because I ordered from the Country Squire, and I ordered that Rustica, and I ordered this just to kind of fill the cart. And then when I got it, and I was like, it looks like that same Sutliff, because it's made by Sutliff, and it looked just like that red Virginia crumble cake. And I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna like this. And I smoked it, and man, I was completely surprised. It's just a phenomenal blend. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's got that red Virginia tang. It's easy to work with, it packs well, smokes well. Definitely going to be getting more of this for sure. It's the only blend that I've tried from the Cobblestone. I haven't tried any of the hiking blends or any of like the chest blends, anything like that. But there's a couple of chest blends. I think the Queen, although I think it's a ribbon cut vapor, which I'm not a huge fan of ribbon cuts. But then there's a straight Virginia. I don't know if it's the Rook. One of them's or the Pawn. One of them's a straight Virginia flake. So when I go to order more of this, I'm going to order some of that. But yeah, that, and then some of the blends that my buddy Dan sent me. He sent me the Freiburg and Treyer, the cut blended plug, which is like a really nice red Virginia, and then the Wessex red Virginia. That's real nice. They've really been coming around on the red Virginia blends. But this one, for the availability of it, and it's one of the better ones that I can recall, having. Now, with that being said, I think I'm actually going to go and revisit that dreaded Sutliff red Virginia cake or crumble cake or whatever, just because maybe I just wasn't ready for it, or maybe my palate was not where it's at right now, which is the beauty of, having a blend, and then you don't like it, just put it away, and maybe in a year or two, or however long, you try it again, and your palate's changed, and your taste, you require to taste for certain blends, and I might try that and be blown away by it. So we will see. See how that goes. I was talking to or conversing in the comment section. One of my subscribers was saying, why don't you do like your tobacco rotation video, which I might do. It's kind of hard for me. I mean, there's easily 6 or 7 blends that I smoke every week, for sure, every couple days maybe. So I'm probably gonna do like, I'll do a rotation video, and then I'm definitely probably closer towards the end of the year, I'm gonna do like my top 10 blends of like 2021. Excuse me. And then also do like maybe like a top 10 like new blends, like blends that I smoked this year that were new to me, that I really enjoyed, because they're all a little different. I mean, my rotation is different than, like, it would be probably similar to like my favorite blends of all time. And then blends that I tried just this year, which there's a bunch of, and I have some favorites. So, and obviously I'll have to do that not in my car. I'll have to do it down in the basement, which will just make life a lot easier doing it that way than just spewing off the names. I had to go into work a little earlier because my manager had to drop his car off at the dealership this morning, and I forgot that in Springfield my kids have off all week. It's a pretty cool idea. What they do is they do their conferences, they have off that Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Thanksgiving break. But Haverford Township does it a little different. I think their kids have half days Monday, Tuesday, and they have conferences as well. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna roll, and I will see you guys on the next one. And remember, the left lane is for passing. See ya.